Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today we are gathering our fragments. We are gathering up our fragments from our refrigerators, anything from our pantries or our freezers, so that nothing will be lost. Do you ever have food that's lost? Do you ever like go, oh, I totally forgot about that in my freezer. Oh, I found that molded food in the back of my refrigerator. So I rarely do that in my home because I'm constantly going through and going, oh, I need to use that up, or oh, don't forget, let's make some kind of meal out of that today. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is focusing on using up what's in my refrigerator. Need to do a big shopping trip, but just not yet. So I'm going to be using up and utilizing what I have. So something I do have plenty of is tortillas. I have so many tortillas that I'm gonna give some away. I'm like, what happened here? So before they go bad, because I'm not gonna be able to use them before I go bad. So I've got some tortillas right here. I've got some eggs. I've got probably a dozen eggs to use up. I've got a little bit of bacon here, and we have this crumble sausage, and then we have cheese. We have the sliced cheese. Now someone opened up the brand new cheese, which was a brand new packet, and took like 2 pieces out, and I'm like, who did that? Because there's already a whole thing right here. So my goal is to use this cheese up today. Usually I use canned cheddar cheese, but we're gonna be using sliced cheese now. So I'm just gonna heat on a stove over here my sausage crumbles, which is already cooked, just to heat up bacon in there. I'm gonna do some, I don't know if I'll do it separate. I'll heat that up, put that in a bowl, crack the eggs that I do have, put that over there, cook it, and we're gonna roll up and make a bunch of tortillas, put them in the refrigerator to eat for the weekend, and then the rest I will put in the refrigerator if it doesn't get eaten. So you guys ready? All right, we're gonna have a good day. We're just gonna make food. I'm not gonna talk a lot, we're just gonna go. I mean, I'll talk, but you know, we're just gonna start making, so let's go. So over here in my pan, I'm just gonna put the sausage crumbles and the bacon and just cook it real quick while I'm cracking up my eggs. Oh wait, here's a little side note. I saved this. We actually had Kentucky Fried Chicken. I know what? My husband likes it, the kids like it. So, but we had soda with it. Look what they gave us. Soda in a bag. I thought this was genius. I'm like, what a great idea. You can wash this out and reuse it. I'm like, to take stuff to the lake in. I'm like, this was genius. So KFC, I think that was a really great idea. Okay, I told the kids, I'm like, save that. I want to share it with my viewers. Heating that up, let's crack our eggs up. Opting to use the immersion blender today to make them a little bit fluffier. All right, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna pour these in the same pan with the meat, just to make cleanup easier. And today I don't have any of my older helpers with me. They are gone and a church outing to an amusement park. So it's just gonna be myself and the younger ones here. So I'm gonna try to do my cleanup as I go so I don't have a lot of dishes. I'm just gonna pour this in here and let it cook. Okay, these are definitely very filled with filling burritos, and I'm okay with that. I definitely only had 13 eggs, but I wanted to use all the eggs up that I had, so this will be good. They'll eat them. Now, one of my viewers said she worked at McDonald's, and I think they said they put a pepper mixture in here. I didn't bother with the pepper mixture, and so, but she said she put a slice of the cheese in there instead of using canned nacho cheese. So I'm just gonna put a slice of cheese in there with the eggs. Let's see how that goes this time. I'm sure it'll be delicious. This paper, my wax paper sheets, I don't have a ton of it left. So instead of using a full sheet for these, because they are small, I just cut them in half. That'll work for these. So this will, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of these, which will be nice, and we'll be able to freeze some. For those of you that know me, doing these tiny ones, I'm like, I just want to shove more in there. You know I do, but I'm trying to do less. So this is good. We have ended up with 2 huge bowls of this. This will feed us for the next few days for sure. Okay, we still have a lot of cheese left. I think I have some bread. I'm gonna be able to do some grilled cheese sandwiches, but it's gonna be a cheesy kind of weekend. But something I've had in my refrigerator for a while is sliced mozzarella cheese. So what is really good with this is rolling them up in a tortilla, using the tortillas and pepperoni. Like, it's so simple. And they freeze really well. So this works good. I'm gonna put these right in my freezer right away. And then, like, if you need a quick meal, just take it out and put it in the air fryer. Like, the kids really, really do like this. I was really surprised. You can dip it in, you know, like pizza sauce, but they just like it this way. So I'm gonna make these. I've got 12 here, we'll make 12. This is a good thing because now I was gonna get rid of a package of tortillas. I'm gonna use it now. Okay, I got to open up my other package of tortillas, and as I was doing that, I'm like, you know what? I can make a bunch of bean burritos and freeze them. So yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of the tortillas. I'm just gonna freeze everything. So this is good. I had to go get another package of pepperoni, which is in the freezer, and then I'm gonna get out. I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese left. I'll use that up, and we're gonna have lots of these little tortillas all in the freezer. This is a true gather your fragments. As you can see, I just have a little bit left of the cheese. I am just gathering up whatever little bits I have in my refrigerator. I was even thinking one night before I started, what am I even gonna make today? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, it's just like as I keep making and making, I'm like, you know what? I got plenty I can keep using up and gathering. So very thankful for that. These will be nice later on. Okay, as I go to write on this, I realize someone has found my Sharpie permanent marker. Why? Why do they find them? It's all good. So right away I'm going on Amazon. I'm ordering me a set. They will be here. So that's what happens when you have kids. They find them and discover them. So I'm gonna have to have a hiding spot like my scissors. I guess once I have 10 extra sets, that I'll be able to have some for myself. So I'm just gonna write on this with a pen. Okay, so I've got my beans and my hamburger. I decided to make burritos because I can freeze those really easy with some salsa. So I've got a little bit of bread here. Maybe enough for a few sandwiches. So I'm gonna make some grilled cheese, extra cheesy today because we're using up the cheese as much as I can here. So we're just I'm gonna put butter on it. I don't usually fry it in butter. I'm gonna fry it in butter. It's gonna be delicious. I've got tons of fragments of butter. So this I'm gonna go put in the pan to let it melt, and I'll put the cheese right on top. Can you say extra grilled cheese? Yeah, that's how you get rid of a lot of cheese. You just pack it full. Doing good. I feel like I'm using things up. I'm like, okay, went through a container of eggs, went through some cheese, used up bacon, used up bread, used up tortillas, using up butter. I'm like, we are doing really good. So I'm gonna go. This is meat and beans in there. I'm gonna see if I got some salsa, which I think I know I have I have fresh salsa. That I'm gonna use up. I was thinking I would see if I have jar salsa, but I have fresh salsa. Let me get that out. Four delicious, really good grilled cheeses for somebody today. Okay, and here, you need to come up. Okay, again, true gather your fragments, but this is some hamburger in my freezer. We're gonna put that in here. This is leftover hot dog meat. I know. Chili. Don't want anything to go to waste. I'm going to put a bunch of fresh salsa in here. And I've got containers of refried beans. We're gonna add some taco seasoning to this. This is gonna be delicious. It smells really good. Let me add a little bit of water. Okay, we're gonna let that simmer a little bit just because there's a big chunk of frozen meat in there. So I'm gonna do another one with shredded chicken. Let's hope I got enough tortillas. I didn't think I had enough. We're gonna hope so. I'm gonna wish I had more tortillas. I think this will work. So I'm just gonna do this. Let me do a little, should I get another pan out? Let me get another pan. Okay, so I've got the beef one here. I'm waiting for that chunk to get dissolved, but I'll take the lid. I've got chicken over here. I've got refried beans here. And I'm using up my fresh salsa, so I'm gonna pour this in here. I need a lid. I wasn't sure if I was gonna add taco seasoning. I had a little bit left. I won't add this one, probably half of it. It's gonna need a little bit of spice, some kind of flavor. So we'll just let this kind of cook down. So I got too much water, so I gotta let it boil down. Okay, just let that boil down because I added too much water, and then I'm gonna get my baking sheets out and I'm just gonna roll up the tortillas and put them on there and flash freeze them. That way, when they're frozen solid, I'll put them in bags. The mixture turned out really good. It tastes delicious. So I'm just gonna make as many as I can. Put them on a cookie sheet to freeze. I couldn't have planned that better if I wanted to. The last of those, you know how those tortillas are from Sam's Club, they get a little smushy. So a couple broke. I just had like a scoopful just to throw away, but the last one was a double tortilla, so that's okay. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer, freeze them solid. Look at me making freezer meals without even thinking about making freezer meals, just by gathering fragments. Okay, this is a true gather of fragments. So we just had Kentucky Fried Chicken. The chicken's almost gone, but there's still sides. So I pulled these out of the freezer. I'm not gonna cook these right now. These are really, really good. I'm just gonna put them in the refrigerator so that they're kind of partially, like not frozen solid, and I can stick them in the air fryer and cook those up today. And we'll have that. That's gonna work. And then, you know what, I pulled out some bread from the freezer. So I'm just gonna let this thaw. I brought out a stick of butter. We can do bread and butter, and then I'm gonna make the old standby spaghetti because it's easy. That'll be good. I'm gonna mix everything together like in one pot, and that's what we can eat for dinner Sunday after church. That'll just make it easier. So I'm thinking today will be chicken, and then I pull up pickles and whatever they want to have, the bread, if they want to have whatever the day is going to be, because I don't know what it's going to be today. So I want to kind of be prepared to just go with the flow with whatever. But I've got like enough stuff used up in my refrigerator. I don't feel like I have to make too much more. I don't want to make too many meals. So I think I'm just going to do spaghetti. I know it's simple, and it's going to be jar sauce. Jar sauce, noodles, and I got my meat in the microwave thawing. So easy, not very exciting for you, but good for me to gather my fragments. I'm feeling very much like, wow, I've really cleaned things out. While that's all cooking, the other things I was grabbing up is all the fresh fruits and vegetables. I've got a ton of celery. I don't know what happened. The kids don't like celery. All of a sudden, remember we were eating it like crazy. I'm gonna wash this. Let me come up here. And then we can do like the peanut butter and cranberries. that's gonna be, I've got some avocados that are looking sad. I'm just gonna leave these on the counter. So they are like, hey, use that up. And then I've got kiwis here. So I'm gonna leave these out. Ooh, that one's smushy. Hold on. Too smush? Okay, just that one is smushy. So what I'll do is just leave these out to like a visual, like use these up today. And we've got cuties in there, but those I think are okay. Let me look. There's always one bad one. So those are okay to sit in there. And then I've got a cucumber. So I'm just gonna wash some carrots. I'm gonna wash these and just, you know what, put them up, they get eaten up. If not, we can give some to the end. I opted for using my glass little serving dishes. Sometimes when things look prettier versus like in a container in the refrigerator, they'll get eaten. So I'm gonna make 2 little platters here of veggies. I have a lot of hummus to use up too, so that will be like a focal point of life. I'll put one on the countertop today just to let them eat all day. That's gonna work. Is it Pinterest worthy? No, but it's got veggies in a tray and the kids will eat it. So that's gonna work out really good. Now, I was gonna start chopping them off, but I realized that I'm gonna put some with peanut butter, so that's why I put those on the plate. I'll leave those out with the squeezy peanut butter. That peanut butter right there, the squeezy peanut butter, and then some cranberries, and they can make that for a snack as well. Let me add my pasta to my water. I feel like I'm doing a ton of pasta, but that's okay. We'll have it for the weekend and for the week. Okay, looking at my refrigerator, something else I have is half of a watermelon. So I'm gonna chop mine up and just put it in slices and put it in a container in the refrigerator so that we eat it up this weekend. My pasta is almost done cooking, so I'm just gonna put all the sauce in this pan because we're gonna put it into the refrigerator. So I'm gonna add 2 jars of sauce. I'm gonna add some diced tomatoes with garlic and olive oil just to add a little more juicier because it will absorb some of it. All right, I've got enough food to sustain us for the weekend. Look at this, we're definitely empty. Look at that, not much. Can you see in there? There we go, not much left. I have those breadsticks. That's what I was gonna make instead of the bread. Decision. That's okay, it's okay. But here, we got all this stuff right here. And then this one over here, our Kentucky Fried Chicken. So not a whole lot, which is good, but enough to feed us. I think that one of my viewers said I can use those breadsticks and freeze them. I might, or I'll wait till Monday. We'll just see what we do with this. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my Gather Your Fragments. This was definitely a Gather Your Fragments. I used up a lot of stuff in my refrigerator. There's not a lot of waste in there now. The stuff in there will get eaten and the rest can stay in there. It's like your condiments and things like that. So feeling good about that. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.